King Charles left a well-wisher stunned as he defiantly faced a small group of protesters on a royal walkabout. The monarch and Queen Camilla had been visiting Middlesbrough on Teesside for what's known as a royal away day to Middlesbrough, packing in 4 engagements. At the end of the day, they undertook a traditional walkabout in the town. Many were waving flags and cheering, while others had dressed up in Union flag outfits or dressed up their dogs. The king and queen spent 20 minutes walking up and down, shaking hands with members of the throng. Among those in the crowd was a small demonstration of Republican campaigners waving anti-monarchist flags, but the king decided to face them head-on, walking directly up to them and continuing shaking the hands of the well-wishers in front of them, much to the delight of the crowd. Julie Parker said she was overjoyed. She said, "I had been waiting here since 11 a.m. to see him, and then that Republic lot turned up behind me and started waving their flags. Everyone has a right to their opinion, but I do think they could have picked a better time and place, and we didn't think the king would come near us, but he did, and we got to say hello. He's a remarkable man." Also on the walkabout, the king made the day of a centenarian who was celebrating her 100th birthday today by personally handing her a card from himself and the queen. He was introduced to Rona Grafton, who'd been waiting patiently to meet him. He bent down and shook her hand and said, "A very, very happy birthday." After moving down the line, the king got into his swaying state Bentley with the queen, but had only got a few yards down the road when he saw how far the crowd stretched and asked his driver to stop. He and Camilla got out again to huge cheers, with the couple insisting on shaking hands right the way down to the end of the street. Paul and Shirley Williams said they were shocked to see him stop. Val Haskins said the king stopped and admired her Union Jack coat. She said, "He said I looked very patriotic. I shook his hand. It was absolutely mint." Her friend Elaine Dunn added, "We love King Charles. He's a good man. We're so delighted he's got the chance to show the nation the kind of man he is after the queen died. He cares about his people." Earlier, the king said that his skiing days are behind him as he inspected a Swiss machine assisting in the production of wind turbines close to the town. During a visit to the world's largest offshore wind monopile factory, King Charles inspected and switched on a newly imported Swiss-made calibration roll machine.